I started in radio. Actually, if you discount the campus station for 3 years, but in radio, 1966 at CKOC. The unusual thing is perhaps that I'm one of the very few oddities who would start at a station and finish at a station. Usually radio saw, especially in the announcing ranks, guys were moving market to market trying to get to the gold ring.
How I know Nevin Grant, you got to remember that CKOC in our lives here in Hamilton, and everybody out in the audience will know, it was actually the compass that we all live by.
I had several chances to leave, but I always chose to stay, and I'm glad I did because I was able to make my own decisions.
Nevin would have a show called In Touch with Today, which everybody will remember. And we get to know him through his In Touch with Today. He would always take a topic, very interesting, but the music industry or something, and he was a bit of a teacher for all of us for rock and roll.
I remember the evening jock calling in sick, and Nevin and I were in a meeting, and he was talking to me about, now that I'm on staff. And I mean, I knew nothing about it. And he took me, he says, get in the studio, you're on.
We always tried to bring that out in our guys. We heard radio stations that said, your announced staff should sound consistent all the time. If we listen to your station at 9 at night, the guy should be sounding and reading little idiot cards and everything, sounding just like the guy doing 9 a.m. in the morning. We didn't agree with that. We said, I'd rather have a person with personality and he can entertain. I don't believe someone should sit and talk for an hour on end. We're not a talk station.
Nevin is accomplished in the music industry. He's helped so many people in this industry.
When we started making records, when I was in the Shakers, he started playing our record out the door, and I went and met him after that. And it was exciting to meet him. He was such a music fan, just like us.
I also equally enjoyed working with the artists who brought the music to us. We were a top 40 station, a station that was supposed to be playing so-called hit music. Something doesn't become a hit if it isn't heard.
When Nevin was program director of CKOC, in the music scene, you had a band, you cut a record, you saw Nevin Grant. He was the man to see.
Without that local support, you have no Crowbar, Skip Prokop with a Lighthouse Brass Union. Just go down the list. Us, the Shakers, Teenage Head, Tom Wilson. We just go through all the different people that were supported by Nevin.
I guess I was influenced by being part of music. I cursed it at the time. My parents started me taking piano lessons when I was 4 years old. But I owed them so much for this because I started playing in bands in 1957 through about 66. And I think that's what made me very sympathetic to these guys who were bringing tapes or records for us to hear, because I said, this is somebody's dream. Why are you going to crush it?
Congratulations, Nevin, and thank you very much, I think, for supporting us and being a great friend over the years. And congratulations. It's well-deserved. Thank you.
If you were to do it over again, would you go into radio again? And I said, yes, I would. I think I learned some shortcuts maybe, but I would go back again. Pretty good sound though, and there's proof of that.